Welcome back, boys and girls. Mr. Beach here with a little homework helper for tonight. Alright, tonight we're going to tackle ratio and proportion. Forgive me if my pencil's not sharp enough. We'll give it a shot. Alright, there goes my phone. That's my ringtone. Now you know. We'll just let it go away. Here we go. The first thing, homework. You have quite a few problems tonight, but that doesn't mean it's hard. You have even numbers, 16 through 40. Okay, just the even numbers. Let's take them one at a time. For the very first part of your work, you have to determine whether each pair of ratios forms a proportion. Now, a proportion is just when the ratios are equivalent or equal. That means that they are a proportion. You're still working with ratios, but if they are even, they're a proportion. If not, they are just ratios, they're not a proportion. So let's do number 16 first. Here's number 16. Let's put it up here. Okay. 16 says 1/6 and 4/24. So let's take a look at it. When you compare those two, what do? The first thing you do is cross multiply. Remember that? So we cross multiply 1 times 24, and that's going to have to be equal to 6 times 4. Let's work that out. 1 times 24, well, that's easy. 24, does that equal 6 times 4? Well, let's find out. If I don't have my multiplication table with me, doesn't mean I don't do the problem. I just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lines times 1, 2, 3, 4. I count up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Everywhere the lines meet, I count. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So 6 times 4 is 24. 6, 12, 18, 24. Does 24 equal 24? Yes, it does. This is a proportion. Alright? So I might say yes for that one. Alright? I could also put a check mark. Those would both be acceptable answers. Okay? Let's try another one. Let's do number, let's see. Let's do number 20. Let's do number 20, because 18 I think you can handle on your own. So for number 20, we have $8 for every 20 pounds, right? So it's 8 over 20. And we have $24 for every 60 pounds. We want to see if that's equal, right? Let's compare 24 over 60. And I'll just put the numbers down now and not put our pounds sign. Let's cross multiply 8 times 60 and see if they're equivalent to 20 times 24. Now you're probably already thinking, what's a better deal? You know, $8 for 20 pounds of something, or $24 for 60 pounds of something. 20 and 60, 20 is like a third, or 60 is 3 times as much poundage as 20. So 3 times as much money of 8 would be equal to, you know, if 8 times 3 is 24, then you kind of know the answer, right? But let's just do it. 8 times 60. Now, if you don't know how to do this, there are some things that you can do.
Good afternoon, students.
We'll work right through the announcement. 8 times 60 can be written like this. 60 times 8. 8 times 0 is 0, and 8 times 6, if you don't know. Sorry about all that noise. 8 times 6, and we slide down, is 48.
There's good news from the food drive team. Don't forget the homeroom.
That is 480. It's awfully loud in here. Is that going to be equal to 20 times 24? Let's see.
So hurry up and bring it in tomorrow.
Alright. 0 times 4 is 0. 0 times 2 is 0. 2 times 4 is 8, and 2 times 2 is 4. Look at that. 480. So, I say yes.
So bring your uniform.
They are equivalent, which means they're proportional.
Girls, modified tennis players.
Alright. Listen to the announcements for a moment.
Will be in after break. Listen to announcements when we get back to school after the winter break. Attention any 7th or 8th grade girl interested in going out for softball. Please see Ms. Thomas in the
Let's try another one.
Meeting Tuesday during recess in Ms. Thomas's room. This is the end of your afternoon announcements. Students are dismissed and please walk to the buses.
Let's try number 24, shall we? Okay, solve each proportion. Sorry for that craziness, but there's only so much time in a day, right folks? We're moving on for homework, number 24. This time we're going to have a variable, right, inside of our cross multiplication, inside of our ratios. We have to solve for x, but let's do this. 5 over 9 as a ratio, does it equal 10 over x? Cross multiply 5x, whoops. That better? We cross multiply and get 5x. Is that equal to, well, not as it equal to, we want to make it equal to 90. We want to solve for x. What does x equal? So far we've got 5x equals 90. This is an algebraic equation, and we have to determine and get x by itself. So we divide by 5 each side, and we get x equals 90 divided by 5. Now if you don't know how to do it, multiply it. 90 divided by 5. How many times does 5 go into 9? Well, 1 time, so 1 times 5 is 5. When you subtract it, you get 4, and you bring down your 0. How many times does 5 go into 40? Well, I know that, but if you don't, there's a way to find out. Get out your multiplication chart. Go down the 5 column, and we go till we get 40. And then we know the missing factor is going to be, well, you can't see that, right? Go down the 5 column, and all the way till we get to 40. Slide over, and it's 8 is the missing factor. So, we now know that x is equal to 18. Okay, so you go on and give your answers. X is equal to 18. Go through the homework the same way. Good luck. You can do it. Check your homework and the blog regularly to help you out when you're home. Mr. Veach, I'll see you next time.